Today's video is about Panty Scheme. What is it? No, that was not a typing error, you did hear what I said right. Today's video is about Panty Schemes. Now is a good time to hit the like button and also to subscribe to our channel. I will now go on to explain what I am saying about Panty Scheme. Disclaimer, I did not invent this name but rather got it from Off in the Meantime radio show by CurlyLoxx the voicebox. I thought it was a befitting term as I was also going to speak on the same topic. I will come back to the term in a bit. There is a Netflix series that features the Tinder Swindler. This is a true story of a young man who went on a dating app website called Tinder to meet women. The issue was that this man swindled many women out of their hard-earning money, which caused many of these women to be in huge debt. A group of these women, after finding out what happened, decided to come together to hunt him down and seek justice. These women must be commended, as so many romance scammers get away with swindling their victims' money. This Tinder swindler was running a panty scheme in that he was using one woman's money to treat another woman. These women were treated to lavish lifestyles such as private jets and fancy dinner. Getaways to exotic islands, hence the name Panty Scheme. Pun intended. Because just like a Ponzi scheme, you take from Peter to pay Paul. Now, as unfortunate as this is, let us talk about it. Everyone is mad at this swindler, but are we supposed to really lay all the blame on this person? Let us be clear about one thing: what I am about to say is no way belittling the victims or supporting someone playing with another person's emotions. But let us take an objective look at this. We have been blinded and fooled into a Disney and Hollywood euphoria that there is happily ever after. Prince Charming does exist, and he is all things seen in the movies, and there are no quarrels, and you will live this blissful life forever. Believe it or not, many women believe this nonsense, that even when they know that they are being swindled, if it is something they want, they will refuse to let go because they have already established a fantasy in their head. Let us be honest. Many women gave up their money to this man because it appeared he was rolling in money. The fancy clothes and lavish lifestyle fooled many of them into thinking that this must be true. They were willing to part with their money because 1. They believed they would get back their money, and 2. Even if they had doubts, they were afraid to let go for the fear of losing a billionaire. If the women had stepped back and think about this from a critical perspective, then they would have seen that this made no sense. Why would you be giving your little money to someone who claims they are from a high-profile family? Then they would have access to resources beyond what you would ever have in your lifetime. It is like the romance scammers who scam women into sending them money. They claim to be working on oil rig, in the army, or diamond and gold entrepreneurs. Yet these guys always are in problems and want these women to send them money. But if you have these jobs, you should have insurance and the resources. Not to mention the army is well equipped with resources and would never abandon their men or women. Therefore, if the women were to step back and think about it before parting with their hard-earned money, they would see that it just doesn't add up. The Tinder swindler, realizing how society romanticizes about the prince coming to rescue his woman, he knew if he looked the part, then he would have women falling over to give him anything. Don't hate the player even though it was wrong. But ladies, you also have to take some responsibility in this. A man whom you have never seen or whom you have just met asking you for money continuously is a definite red flag. From the first time he brings up the subject of money, run immediately. You work too hard. Do not doubt yourself or let someone guilt you into giving up your money. Many women give their money because they feel they do not want to miss out on something. Then you have other women who wrap themselves in the whole fantasy of Disney fairy tales that they refuse to acknowledge the truth that they are being scammed. One of the victims said it herself: though life is about love, it is our beliefs and societal norms that has led us to believe that love is wrapped up in someone coming to save you, and you then ride off into the sunset. There is no Prince Charming. Relationships are about work. And anything comes too easy is worth taking a careful look. Let's save the next generation. Accept Disney for what it is: fantasy, and great entertainment. Nothing less and nothing more. Think carefully before handing over your money, as there are many more Tinder swindlers out there. Live simple, expect more. Follow us on Instagram at SimplicityCU. Like, share and subscribe for happily ever after.